one of the recently liberated Channel Islands, the first post-war lieutenant governor arrives to take office. He is Lieutenant General Sir Arthur Grasett, KBE, DSO, MC, a Canadian born in Toronto. Greeted by His Majesty's Attorney General and the Harbour Master, the arrival of the King's representative marks the commencement of a new era of peace and prosperity. The Guard of Honour drawn up to welcome him is from the 620th Regiment of Royal Artillery. General Grasett was head of Allied European contacts of SHAPE during the invasion of France. He knows the problems of a people liberated after years of oppression. At the town chambers, the new governor is invested and then looks over the German defenses of the island, which was the first British territory to be liberated. The Canadian-born governor at his new home looks forward to a happy term of office. At the Army catering pool in Oldenburg, something new has been added. It is the ration of ice cream, which is available twice daily, all for free. The best little mixers in the world turn out 80 gallons of the smooth, satiny, soul-satisfying stuff every day. Even the powdered eggs from surplus rations goes into a mix that would make Palm Dairies, Nielsen's, or Brookfields green with envy. The news must have got around that Eskimo Inn is now open for business because the gang's sure all here to try out the first tin of the tonsil-teasing delicacy as it is served fresh from the freezer. Two is company, but three is never a crowd when there's plenty of succulent sundaes to go around. Soda jerkers on the nominal roll give that personal service so appreciated by a parched public, and those super-duper double dips. Yum, yum. Just like the corner drugstore, there are plenty of ice-cold Cokes for half a mark apiece to wash it down. The tops, if only, soda dispensary in Oldenburg is certainly CAOF's Eskimo Inn. New Westminster, BC. The Royal City takes the lead in the British Empire as her mayor, assisted by Major General Hoffmeister, presents annuities to her 2 Victoria Cross winners. Raised from public subscription by the people of British Columbia, the grants will pay the warriors $100 a month from their 50th birthday. Major John Mahoney and Private Smoky Smith thus receive the first award of its kind from the hands of a highly grateful province. Utrecht, Holland. On the road to the amusement centers of Holland, the Army bus service gets operational. On schedule, the 10-ton taxis hit the many stopping points to pick up their loads. Contacting all principal cities, a regular network of bus routes is maintained. At the various junctions, connection is made with the runs to other zones. Timetables are coordinated so that pleasure-bound troops can be sure of being back to camp in time for roll call. Designed to eliminate the necessity of using unit vehicles for recreational runs, quick transportation is provided by the Army bus service. Berwickville, Belgium. The boys of the 17th Field Regiment, RCA, are re-welcomed by the folks of the Belgian town near Ypres. Stationed in Berwickville for 6 weeks on their way from Italy to the Western Front, the gunners became bosom pals of the townspeople. The 13,000 inhabitants became so attached to their Canadian friends that they asked the mayor to invite them back for a 3-day vacation. 150 of the originals take them up on the offer and waste no time in toasting international relations in good old Belgian beer. Down the hatch, and may old acquaintance never be forgotten. Cove, Surrey. Troops of the Royal Canadian Signals parade at what was the SIG's reinforcement unit. Major General Weeks presides at the unveiling of a cairn dedicated to the memory of signalmen killed in action. Beneath it lies the nominal roll of every soldier who ever passed through one CSRU. Tribute is paid to the speed, accuracy, and watchfulness of the Army's messengers, the Royal Canadian Signals. In Canada's northern forests, science combats nature in an attempt to eliminate the spruce budworm. Canadian wood, necessary for world reconstruction, is menaced by the action of a lowly worm. In northern Quebec forests, specimens of the parasite, which preys on spruce and balsam, are taken by field units of the Dominion and United States Entomological Services. Ways are sought by which the pests can be eliminated. It is found that the wonder insecticide, DDT, sprayed on the insect kills it instantly. So wartime discovery finds a peacetime use in eliminating dangerous pests. From the ground, Army smoke generators charged with DDT are brought to bear on areas infested by the enemies of the wood. From the air, planes loaded with DDT spray the menace from low heights. The blitz borers fall to the earth, and some are caught in trays for a post-mortem. The application of an insecticide first used in the services to a civilian problem is saving Canada's timber for the home of tomorrow. In Antwerp's Nachtengalen Park, the cream of Belgian, British and Canadian horsemen participate in gymkhana and horse meet. 5,000 civilian and service spectators watch the sport of kings as their favorite riders take the hurdles. War dogs used by the CMP for guards at prisoner of war camps, trained by their owners, demonstrate their prowess at obeying their master signal. A veteran of 3 years' service takes the hoops. Pillow fighting on horseback provides a new twist to inter-service competition. Contestants are invited members of the audience who jump at the chance of batting each other around. The general idea of musical chairs is to sit down, but does the horse know it? Although it lasts 6 hours, there's never a dull moment in the Antwerp Horse Show. At Aldershot Sports Stadium, a grand parade of athletes opens the first track and field days staged by the Canadian Women's Army Corps in the United Kingdom. The 2 CWAC bands, specially brought from the continent for the occasion, speed on their way the contestants in the opening event, the 50-yard dash. Although a morning rain slows the track down some, followers of Athene sure have wings on their heels today. The lasses have been practicing the jumps for weeks. Their system is to hop the bus between queues on their way to work every morning. The hog-tied handicap doesn't call for any heavy betting among the spectators because they've all been told it's in the bag. The sacks are fugitives from the Potato Peelers Union. Mere man usually chases fair femininity, but in the relay race, the gals chase one another. The mighty muscle maids of one CGRU win the tug-of-war because of pull. The potato race gets underway to see which girl will be given the award of kitchen police. While in the relay race, the good old game of passing the buck goes merrily on. The day wouldn't be complete without a softball game in true sandlot style. The bench warmers watch Skinny at bat. Wow, it's a hit! And the referee calls safe on first. A the end of a perfect day, prizes are awarded to the winners of events. Doris Pee Wee Millard of Fort Burwell takes individual honors, while Headquarters Canadian Reinforcement Unit takes the unit prize for top athletic performance in the CWAC sports meet.